Hello family, welcome to another video. Today we're going to be addressing a topic that many people talk about, but they never really fully explain. We're kind of drawn off on tangibles that are not really clear about what we're really talking about. And that's going to be the mystery behind Mystery Babylon. Now, many people have spoken about what the whore of Babylon is and the beast that she sits upon in the book of Revelations. But nobody ever speaks about the mystery behind Mystery Babylon. That is, who are these people behind Babylon? What is the bloodline? What is the DNA? What's the spirits behind these evil ruling elite families? Okay, I'm going to go into that right now. Now, to get the answer to that question, we must go back to the book of Genesis, because really Genesis answers all questions. And to get that answer, we have to go to Genesis 1:26. And of course, we know that 26 is 2 sixes, or 66. And 6 times 6 is 36. And 36 is 3 sixes. So there's our first clue right there, where it speaks about the Elohim. When most Bibles it says God, but it was not the Most High that created these beings. It was the Elohim, the fallen angels, the fallen seraphim angels. Okay, the 200 Watcher class angels, who the Most High had placed over the nations, the Gentile nations. Okay, to watch over them. These were the ones that actually created Adam, which means red, and that also goes back to the later Esau, because basically that's the same story. The creation of Adam in 1:26 Genesis, and of course the story between Jacob and Esau, which they lie and say that Esau is Jacob's brother, but that was also another lie, because the ancestor of Jacob, who was created in Genesis chapter 2, is not the same ancestors that was created in Genesis 1:26. So they are not brothers. Okay, Jacob, or Israel's brother, was actually Cain, who slew his brother Abel. Okay, but who was the first cannibal, first person to commit fratricide, or the murder of his brother, and also a curse was placed upon him. And I don't need to tell you what that curse was. Just study scripture and you'll see what the Most High did to all those who he cursed. Okay, as far as whether they had pigment or not, melanin or not, or what their physical features look like. Okay, the pale outlook of these people that were cursed. So that's another story. Okay, so back to Genesis 1:26. These fallen Nephilim, these fallen angels, created these beings in their own image and likeness. Okay, and since they were cursed, then we know that they were not melanated. They were pale skinned. Okay, and these beings that these fallen angels created were made in their image and after their own likeness. Okay, and this is the big secret of the so-called Illuminati and these evil bloodlines and their families who are ruling over the nations right now through the United Nations organization and through their pyramidal power structure of the Vatican, London, and Washington, D.C., okay, which coincidentally represents the three place of the Nephilim, you know, because that's what these people are. They are Nephilim. They are offspring of fallen angels, okay, represented by what some have talked about as the Anunnaki. And if you would do a little research on the Anunnaki, you would find there are basically three mixed beings, okay, because these fallen angels actually mix their DNA with the life forms on this earth plane, okay, and that is the reptilians, okay, or so-called crocodiles, which we know inhabit Hades, or the lower earth, subterranean underworld. We know that there's aquatic, or Neptune, Poseidon, who rules over the seas. The fallen angels mix their DNA with these beings, okay, creating giants. And of course, Zeus, who represents rulership over the skies, okay, that's represented by the Anunnaki, who's represented as a winged bird, okay. So all of these are reptiles, though, okay. So that it gives you the answer to what this really is talking about. The Greeks, many people like to put the Greeks with the Romans, but the Greeks actually were against the Romans, and it was the Greeks that actually gave the secret as to how to defeat these people. When it gave us the story of Heracles, the hero, or Hercules, who fought against the Hydra, or the three-headed dragon. Okay, the reason why the Hydra, or the dragon, which is represented by Lucifer, has three heads is because that's represented by the Vatican, London, and Washington, D.C. on a lower level, but on a higher level it's represented by the Nephilim, Anunnaki, reptilian classes of beings, okay? The bird, Zeus, the aquatic creature, Poseidon, Neptune, and Hades, represented by the crocodile, as the saltwater crocodiles that our people were fed by the slave catchers in the Confederate South of the United States of America. Okay, and it said that the underworld is ruled over by Cerberus, which also has three heads, which also is a reference to this Hydra, three-headed creature. So I'm going to stop with what I'm talking about right now. Stay tuned for the next video where I'm going to be going even more in depth, or if not, I'm going to be going on BitChute under Mr. Panama 1, where I'm going to really be giving more explosive information on this topic. So until then, shalom, have a nice day, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video. Shalom.